Let's see what we got. I don't know what the trailer is. Dhurandhar. I'm getting Bollywood from this. I am getting Bollywood vibes from this.
We're in the realm of our South Asian friends.
I think we are.
Let's go.
All right. We got another Bollywood. This is going to be bombastic and hilarious. Let's see it.
बहुत साल पहले किसी ने मुझसे कहा था पड़ोस में रहते हैं
Don't know what he's saying, but all right.
और लगा लो बिगाड़ लो जो बिगाड़ सकते हो बिगाड़ने का वक्त आ गया है.
It's a lot of guns.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not ready for this.
God, he looks cool.
ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਰੰਜੇ ਤੇ ਜੋਗੀ ਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਜੋਗਣ ਹੋਣਾ
I mean,
ਪੈ
a little
ਜਾਊਗਾ
Silver Fox action here.
Get ready.
I'm a king, but I'm far from a saint. They call me a bad man, that's a good thing. Mama said swing back when another man swings. So I make my mama proud and they make their heads ring. Father, forgive me, I can't forgive them. You know my history, know what I did then. And what I do now, a whole lot worse. Heavy is the head, it's a blessing and a curse.
घायल हूँ इसलिए घातक हूँ.
That man has nothing but cigarettes.
ਨਾ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਪਰਦੇਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਿਤ ਦਾ ਰੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਰੰਜੇ ਤੇ ਜੋਗੀ ਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਜੋਗਣ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਊਗਾ
I'm a king, but I'm far from a saint. They call me a bad man, that's a good thing. Mama said swing back when another man swings. So I make my mama proud and they make their heads ring.
Well then, that is Dhurandhar coming at you, in your eyes, in your face, December 5th. That looks cool as hell, fun as hell. And did we have subtitles? No. Do we have any idea what the plot is? No. Does it look like it's important? Probably not.
He's a spy with an axe to grind, and he's gonna grind that axe. We're gonna have some cool music in the midst of it. And if for the soundtrack alone, I'm interested. If the movie is 3 hours, I might have a problem. What are we saying here? Ajit Doval, India's top spy, goes undercover in the enemy territory, risking everything to gather intelligence and prevent a major crisis, cementing his legacy as the James Bond of India.
Look, this answers
Did
the
you just light a
question, like-
cigarette?
No, because that was most of the movie. It was him just lighting his cigarette. I loved this whole time. They were like, this is like Dhurandhar brought to you by Marlboro, the fine makers of delicious cigarettes.
When they were
this
allowed,
looked like-
when Marvel was allowed to say that.
Yeah, right? This looks like if you ask the question, hey, what if Jason Momoa was James Bond? Like, what if we just made like a beautiful hair, beautiful beard guy? You know how sometimes with James Bond, like, oh, he has to use little gadgets and intelligence. What if he just lit a cigarette and fought his way through all of these battles? That's what this movie looks like. If you get the intrigue of a spy movie, but you also just get the badassness. Look, do you see how many M16s and AK-47s he is walking by and not picking up either of them because that would slow him down, okay? Like, what if guns slowed down James Bond? That's what we're looking at. Look at him.
It's
Look
the
at him
lighting.
light that
It's
cigarette.
the lighting the match under the boot for me. It's the lighting
Covered
of the
in
match under the boot while making a phone call. Like it's just
Like, okay, it's almost too much. You're almost doing too much here, okay?
Yeah, it's I wouldn't
covered in someone
it's not
else's blood.
It's over the top. But
yes,
Indian action films that are over the top seems, not only does it work for that market, but to a certain extent it works for other markets outside of India too, because Variety is writing pieces on this. You know what I mean? Like it's in the trades, it's in the industry trades. So obviously it's it's a legitimate movie. It's a legitimate premise. It's a legitimate action flick. But it's just it comes from India. It speaks to a South Asian market, so therefore you should expect it to be just a tad bit over the top. That's it.
Yeah,
not over the top like a North American stuff, but
no, they. You know what I love about say Indian movies, and I keep saying Bollywood, which is its own genre, but let's just say Indian movies, Indian action movies, is they take it to that nth degree, to where. How do I say it? In the West, sometimes like a movie becomes stupid. Like a lot of like, as we make fun of Arnold or the Jean-Claude Van Dammes or the Seagals or whatever, we made fun of them because they took it to the nth degree where it's beyond believability, but it's still taking themselves seriously, and that makes it stupid. In Indian movies, they take it to the nth degree, but they don't take themselves that seriously, like in a way that like makes it where like, yeah, we know none of this is pliable in the real world with physics, but who cares? They're making it visually beautiful and fun, and they're making it worth your time. And there's something about Indian movies that are able to do that we just don't have it in the West, and I do love that angle of it. And they're like, let's make it stupid but visually beautiful and fun, and say like, yeah, I'm going to have a good time doing this one. And we're not going to take ourselves too seriously while doing it. Like, it's that delicate balance that Indian movies just have nailed it perfectly every time. And that's why I'm excited about this one.
And it's lovely to see India in that light, where it's not so much the religious subsex, and it's more about the nightclub and the nightlife and you know, pretty girls having cigarettes. Fun. Because that's really it's not so much a cigarette, but just more about pretty girls having fun, you know?
Yeah.
It happens. It happens out there. I if it's played here, if I can catch it in the theater here, I might definitely check it out. But I would like to see that one on streaming. I would like to actually see more films based out of India on streaming on different platforms.
I'm gonna need subtitles.
I feel like that would make it easier to see.
Yeah, you know what? There is, like, talk about bottomless pit, like we were talking about before with Stephen King novels. Indian movies, this is like one of 300, 400 that are probably being made this year, and we're just now getting our eyes on this one. There's no, like, why can't we access this easily on streaming services? Look, hey, streaming services, the bubble has popped. You need more viewers. You need more people subscribing to there. There's a lot of fantastic Indian movies out there that we just can't easily or legally watch from our homes. So can you not give them a call? I'm pretty sure they have a whole like shelves and shelves of catalogs that they can sell to you so that we can watch them over here. Because
I'm gonna have to call some of my Gurja's friends and be like, "Yo, honestly, how you watching?"
Yo, right? You want to sign some contracts? You want to make some deals? Okay, like just work together. You have a lot of supply. The streaming services have a lot of demand. Okay, let's put it together, make it happen. Dhurandhar coming, I totally nailed that pronunciation. Dhurandhar coming out December 5th of this year. A fun way to go into the winter season with Jason Momoa, James Bond, Indian Jason Momoa, James Bond. Looks like a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of lung cancer. So go check it out at your local, wherever this can be seen in the West. I do not know yet. I hope you can find it. I hope we figure out some way of doing that. Anyway, coming out to you this year.